Hi, I'm Chrissy with Creating Changes Counseling, and today I'm going to go a little more into the science and what's happening in the brain when we're doing brain spotting. So, for the sake of this, we have two parts of our brain, okay? I know there's more, there's science, all of that, but we're just going to go basic, okay? So, you have your two parts of your brain. We're going to say your cortex, which is like your thinking, reasoning, rational part of your brain, the wrinkly part on top. And then you have your subcortical, which is your amygdala. Sometimes people call it your reptilian brain or that fight or flight, okay? So if you are driving and you see something go across the street, you slam on your brakes, your amygdala, your fight or flight, making sure that you are safe. It's already registered, there's danger, you react automatically, okay? Now, when you're looking at it and you realize, oh, it's a plastic bag, I can kind of let that go. It's gonna blow across the street. I don't need to do anything. I can keep on driving. That's your thinking, reasoning, rationalizing part, that cortex. So the wild thing is your amygdala is about, don't quote me on this, but I think it's about 400 times faster, which is wild, right? Because all of that just happens in a second. You slam on your brakes and you go, oh, nope, fine, and you keep on going. But this is 400 times faster. So when we're doing brain spotting, what we're doing is we're getting down into your amygdala and your brainstem, that subcortical part of your brain. Now, when we're doing traditional therapy, like your talk therapy, you're staying up here and you're thinking rationally part of your brain, the cortex, which is great. I mean, I love talk therapy. I do it all the time, but you're just accessing these two different parts of the brain, okay? So that is why, when we had talked about doing brain spotting and why it's a more like somatic, feeling-based approach with that eye spot is because we're accessing what you're feeling in the body. And when we're in our sessions, I'm typically not going to be asking a ton of questions because if I'm asking, what does that mean to you? Or what do you think about that? I'm popping you back up here into your cortex. And we really want to stay down into that amygdala because we're really wanting to lower your body's physical response, that fight or flight, to whatever it is that we're working on, as well as releasing that like stored built up trauma. So that's a little bit of the science behind it. There's way more. If you want to learn more, go to brainspotting.com. Anything by Dr. David Grand, he's got phenomenal videos. He's great. And I know there's a lot of other trainers. If you're on brainspotting.com, you're going to get a lot of good information. All of this stuff on there is great. If you have any questions, definitely reach out and I can kind of go into brain spotting a bit more. Thanks.